Mottos made that.
What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tre'Vion and I'm back with another video, and if you're not winning then you're not attending, you dig. So today I'm doing a freshman advice, telling you how to stay and get on track throughout high school. Before we hop into this video, I'm gonna need you to like, smash that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so every time that I post you get my notification. So let's just get right into it. Step number 1, going into high school, you should be yourself, but do not be immature. Like, do not be the person that's running in the hallway. Like, I be seeing 10th graders running in the hallway with 9th graders, and I just found that stupid. Like, grow up. If you want to run and play and do stupid stuff in the hallway with people, you should have thought about that in middle school. Now, I know that you're just coming out of middle school, but you should have the mentality of a young adult. Don't be immature. The second step is to have good hygiene. Now, I know it's people out there that's less fortunate and can't do or have everything that they need with appearance, school supplies, all that, but hygiene is the #1 tip for school, one of them. Even if you are less fortunate, make sure you got some like deodorant on you, or like some cologne, perfume, any of that. Like, make sure you got all of that just to smell good. And if you are fortunate, make sure you washing every day, because you're too old to not be washing yourself every day. That's dirty. The third one would be make a good impression on yourself. When you make a good impression on yourself, you have opportunities at times that you don't even expect it. Like, say you're at a B, but you was almost at an A for the market period. If you make a good impression on yourself and teachers start to know of you and like you and keep hearing your name everywhere, then they might be considerate and boost you up to that A so that you can get honor roll or get distinguished honor roll if you have all A's. But if you had one B and you was almost at that A and the teacher boosted up, now you got distinguished honor roll because you made a good impression on yourself and you have opportunities that you don't even expect and that you need. So make sure you make a good impression on yourself. The fourth step is get involved in school activities. By your senior year, you should be in almost every club, or at least tried it. You don't have to be in every club, but at least try it. If you know you're not gonna like it in the future, then leave the club, but at least try every club, because you don't know what you'll like. Try new things, experience stuff. You don't have to stay in the same lane all the time and do the same stuff. You have to grow and prosper. So make sure you try every school activity. And when you try school activities and you involving yourself in school things, that's making a good impression on yourself, which means that by your senior year, teachers is already gonna know you. When you're trying to get into colleges and stuff, they can put a good note in for you. So try making a good impression on yourself every way possible. Step number 5, get to know the staff. If you know the staff, that's making a good impression on yourself. Teachers know you. They'll be like, oh, you know that boy or girl that involves herself in every club, she or he is respectful, they do their work, get all their work done. That's all making a good impression on yourself. When you get to know the staff and stuff, when you're trying to do things like, for example, say you want to start selling snacks to make a profit because you don't have enough money for something like anything, sneakers, something. Say you're trying to make that money. It's easy to make that money because you could get teachers and students to buy your stuff because you made a good impression on yourself. It's not just teachers that you have to make a good impression on, but you can make a good impression on peers around you. Like, be true. Don't be the one that make bad impressions on yourself and everybody look at differently. But like I was saying, get to know the staff. Like, make sure that at least every staff member know you, and they don't have to personally know you, but they can hear about you. Because I know some teachers, like, for example, when I was in the gentleman's club, which I'm still gonna be in the next year, when I was in the gentleman's club for my freshman year, that's how a lot of teachers got to know of me. So like, I would walk up to a teacher and they'll be like, aren't you Tre'Vion? Because such and such teacher told me that you do this and you do that. Like, make a good impression on yourself every way possible. There's always an opportunity when you need it because you made a good impression on yourself. Step number 6, make sure you stay organized. I don't care how hard school gets, because if a teacher give you a quiz on Monday based off your notes and your work, and you don't have your work organized, or you left your work at home, or it's in a different binder that's not even for the class that you're in, then it's 9 times out of 10 of a chance of you not passing. Because how you gonna pass with no notes? If you need the notes, in order to pass the test. And I'm telling you, tests where you could use your notes, that boosts your grade up a lot. It'll always boost your grade up, no matter you got a C, D, F. Ooh, I don't know about an F or D, but I know if you got a C, it's 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get a B if she keep giving you quizzes and tests based off your notes. Like my allied health teacher, that's what she did, and my grade always stayed up. Not just because of the test, but because I did my work as well. Step number 7, make sure you get your work done and always study. I don't care if you study for 20 minutes every day up until that test. Make sure you study 20-30 minutes, a half an hour. Make sure you study, because wait, I just said a half an hour. Don't mind me, but make sure you study. Like, you feel me? Make sure you study, because if you don't study, how you expect to pass the test? Exactly, you're not gonna pass. So make sure you study, make sure you get your work done, because that's how you're gonna keep your grade up. That's also making a good impression. Everything that I'm saying is making a good impression on you. Step number 8, respect the people around you. Now I know it be some people, anybody, like some teachers, students, like anybody. I know it be some disrespectful people where you be wanting to punch them in their face, but you can't do that. So make sure you be respectful. You can't be disrespectful to a teacher and then expect them to like give you a boost of your grade.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Like, that don't make sense. Even if the teacher is the worst teacher ever, like she just disrespectful just because. Cause I had a teacher like that. We had a falling out, like I'm gonna be real. When we had this falling out, it was like she was doing things to jeopardize my grades. She put me in the back of the class. Any little thing I did, she found it a reason to kick me out the class or write me up. And this was all in the beginning until my mom came. When she came to the school, she had addressed it. You know how teachers get shook when your parents come, because then they try to change the whole story, like as if you the one that made the problem. Well, that's if you're a good student, but they be the ones that try to like switch it around. They start acting like as if like you just the troublemaker. Sometimes it be them. I'm dead serious. Sometimes it be them, but you gotta hold it in. So make sure you being respectful. As far as students, I know it be some students that be ignorant for no reason. Like they just upset and miserable just because, like. But long as you kill them with kindness, then you don't got nothing to worry about. You feel me? Like, it's nothing they could really do to make you come out of your character if you just be nice to them regardless. After them seeing that you just laid back and not bothering nobody, they not gonna really be disrespectful because they have no reason to. I don't even know what number we on, but I think this number 9. So number 9, make sure you be outgoing. If you outgoing, then people know you. Don't be the type of outgoing person that's loud and ghetto. Like, don't be that person. Be a civilized outgoing. When I mean be outgoing, be the person that you could talk to anybody. You don't have to just sit in class like as if you that guy, or you don't gotta act like a bougie girl and act like you can't talk to nobody. And that goes both ways. Like, it be guys that act like they can't talk to people, and it be girls that act like they can't talk to nobody. Like, they just swear they good for everybody. But if you don't act like that, you cool. Step number 10, make sure you have a goal set for yourself every day that you walk out the house. I don't care what day it is. I don't care if it's your worst day. Make sure you have a goal set for yourself every day. So if you know you got to turn in your work and it's Tuesday and your work is due Tuesday at every class on that day, make sure you turn in every piece of work, because if you turn in your work on time, that's definitely gonna keep your grade up. So make sure you turn in your work. Make sure you have a goal set for yourself, meaning the goal set for yourself is gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna turn in this today, and I'm gonna turn in everything that I need to turn in this day. I believe this step number 11. I'm trying to take this slow so that I don't miss nothing. Step number 11, make sure you hang around the people who will benefit you. Do not hang around somebody who's gonna be like influencing you to do something that you don't want to do. If you know you don't want to smoke weed, don't do it. If you know you don't want to, I don't know, get in a fight, don't do it. Make sure you really hang around people that'll benefit you. If you don't want to skip class, don't do it. Don't do it just to impress somebody. Because if their grade don't matter to them, don't mean that your grade has to not matter to you. If you know you want to make your mom proud, your dad proud, your grandma proud, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, I don't care who it is. If you want to make God proud, like, make sure you doing what you have to do in order to have that goal. Or if you want to make yourself proud, you don't have to make nobody else proud. Make yourself proud. Make sure you like doing things and hanging around the right people that'll motivate you to do the things that you need to do. And you're motivating them to do the same thing, you feel me? I don't even know what step it is no more, so I'm gonna just put the number at each step right here. Do not be nervous. Do not be nervous that ask a teacher for help. If you know you need help on something, ask a teacher. Don't sit there and be in the back of the class confused or in the front of the class confused. Make sure you ask for help if you need help on it. Don't be confused and dumb, because then when you have the test right in front of you based on what you was learning and you didn't understand, and now you just sitting at the test and now you're gonna fail it. So make sure you ask for help. Make sure you enhancing the learning of everything. Make sure you understand everything fully. So don't be nervous in that way. Don't be nervous to make new friends. Don't be nervous to try new clubs. Don't be nervous to make new friends. You don't have to hang around the same 3 friends every day. You can have other people around you. Don't be nervous to try new clubs. Like I said, be outgoing. Try everything. Try new things. You going into a new environment. Try something different. Don't do the same thing that you did in middle school. Alright, so this one is my number 1. Do not do this. Do not try to date a senior. I'm telling you right now, they do not want you. They just want to get that. They want to get that V card, you mean? Now, it is some people who date seniors and their relationship work perfectly fine. But 9 times out of 10, the seniors don't be wanting you. And this is mainly for girls. Like, girls be dating seniors thinking they want them, but they really don't want them. They just want that meow. With boys, it really don't be too many boys that date a female senior, because the females is mature. Like, they don't want no little boy that's still in high school. Like, they're mature and they on a different level to a point where they don't even want people that's younger than them at that time. But for the senior boys, they will date any age, freshmen through seniors. They'll get with you and then now they got your V card and now you sick. So I suggest that you don't date a senior, because you're gonna wind up getting your feelings hurt. You're gonna be thinking you booed up, but now you sitting here listening to How You Gonna Breathe With No Air by Jordan Sparks. Now you're gonna be listening to heartbreak songs. You're gonna be listening to Medicine. You're gonna be listening to Karma by Queen. You're gonna be listening to all them songs just sick, crying in your bed, thinking you was in love and now you're not even in love. So I suggest you don't date a senior unless you wanna get your feelings hurt. The next one would be mind your business. If it don't got nothing to do with you, then don't involve yourself in it. You feel me? If it don't have your name in it, there should be no reason that you speaking on the topic. Keisha and Kiki try and fight and another John come over to you and be like, you know they about to fight and all that, who you think gonna win? Do not say your opinion, because most likely that person is gonna sit there and go back and tell them 2 girls and now they're gonna wanna fight you. But for the boys, it really don't be too much drama. But don't be the boy that think you big and bad, because half of the time people be acting like they cool and they the big bad wolf. And then y'all be a scary little rascal. Like, it be the ones with the big mouth. The next step, this includes minding your business. Everyone is not your friend. Like I said for my example, if somebody asking you, who do you think gonna win out of Keisha and Kiki, do not give your opinion, because most likely they acting like your friend, but they not your friend. And then they gonna go back and tell, and then they gonna sit back and wait for the drama to happen. Like I said, with being outgoing, you should be looking for other friends. You don't have to have the same 3 friends that you hang around, because 9 times out of 10 people grow and prosper and they get older and grow out of each other. So when you in 10th through 12th grade, lonely as heck because you didn't want to make friends with new people, that's your fault, because you should have made friends with other people and not just thinking that you have to hang around these 2 to 3 friends that you've been friends with since 6th grade. Now for some people have friends that they've been friends with through elementary up until like the rest of their life. But just remember that everyone not your friend. People change, people switch up, as in like getting older and not connecting with each other. And people switch up, as in like turning fake or being a fake friend the whole time that you thought they was the thoroughest friend and they not. Alright, I got a few more. Do not be the person that people look at as ignorant. Do not be the person that the teacher gotta kick you out of class every single day or every single time you have that class. Do not be the person that talks while the teacher's talking. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. It be tempting, like your friend be right next to you or in front of you or across from you or behind you. While the teacher's talking, you be just thinking to talk to your friend, because maybe throughout the week you ain't have no time to talk to them this week because you had to study, or you had to stay after school for a club, or you do outside of school activities, or maybe you play for basketball, football, any of that, and you can't talk to them because you got homework right after you leave practice. So it do be tempting, but try not to do it as much. Try to talk before going to class, or try to talk in the hallway. Text each other, like text each other while you at lunch. If y'all got the same lunch, sit next to each other. Oh, this one. Do not skip school. I find that so stupid that y'all be skipping school, but y'all claim y'all hate school, right? That don't make sense to me. If you hate school, why would you skip school? Now you gotta stay after school longer, or you gotta stay in the house longer to do work. Or maybe you just don't do work. Maybe you just leave the work in your bag. And then when you got that class again, now you just sit in there when the teacher say pull out your work and turn it in. You can't even turn it in because you ain't do it. So do not be the person that skips school, because if you skip school, you skipping your work, which means that you skipping learning something that you could have been taking in and using it in the future. Like I said, it be people that claim they hate school, but then they do things to stay in school longer. You either getting left back, or you gotta stay after school, or you gotta do homework after school because you skip school. Like, don't skip school to smoke weed. Like, don't skip school to do a sexual activity with somebody. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Do all that stuff after school. It would just make sense. Do it after school. Do it on the weekend. This next one is like, all jokes aside, for real. Do not bully somebody who's less fortunate. If you know they're not able to get new sneakers every time a release drop, if you know they're not able to get clothes anytime they want, or any of that, do not bully them, because you don't know what they're going through at home. And maybe school is their outlet. Maybe school is the only place that they can relax and hang out with their friends and be stress-free until they get home. This one, don't be a follower. Don't follow after somebody. Be a leader. If you know you want to join the club and you ask your friends to join and they don't want to join because they feel like it's dumb, you still do it. You don't got to do it because they don't want to do it. You do what you want. You make your own choices to benefit yourself. Don't be a follower. Simply do the things that you want to do. It's your choice, not theirs. Alright, this is my last one, which is get lit. You're a teenager. If you're a girl, stop sitting in the house all day recording yourself on Snapchat using every filter, singing at every song. That's boring. Do something. Hang out with your friends that's girls. Hang out with your boyfriend if you got one. Do something. If you're a boy, go outside, play basketball, play football, go somewhere, go to the park with your bros. Take your girl out to eat, you feel me? But if you do got schoolwork to do, do not go outside and get lit if you know you got something to do for school and you know it gotta be done at a certain time. So make sure your priorities are straight and make sure everything is done with school before you get lit. You could get lit, like, you feel me? You could have fun, go somewhere, find things to do, but make sure your priorities are straight before leaving that house to go get lit. You feel me? Don't go get lit and then gotta go in the house and your work not even done. But yeah, that was the end of this video. Make sure you like, smash that subscribe button. Like I said, turn on my post notifications so that you could get my posts every time I upload. Make sure that you comment and share this video. Share all of my videos to friends and family. I don't care if it's your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your baby brother, your baby sister, your cousin, your boyfriend or girlfriend. Share it to everybody. I'm trying to get the 200 subscribers and keep going up. You feel me? So I'm gonna be out. See y'all.
Mottos made that.